Silicon Valley, technology, art, green, and sustainability.
Welcome to Silicon Valley Tech, Art, Green, and Sustainability. Today I'm very honored to have two ladies and gentlemen, I say two ladies, with
Sometimes.
me, Ron and Patty, and from Cyber Switching and CH Rentals, correct? And welcome. I'd like to hear a little bit about you before we start, and what brought you to your career. And so I guess let's start with you, Patty.
Great. Well, thank you. Thanks for having us here, Heather. I love this show. I am born and raised in San Francisco, and I went to Chico State for marketing.
Yay.
And then I took a 20-year hiatus to have 4 kids and homeschool them up through high school, and decided to get back into the world after that. And I ended up at CH Reynolds Electric, and it was the best thing that's happened to me since the kids.
And how long has that been?
Just 2.5 years.
I forget you're so teeny. I forget that you have children.
They're all 20s now. So there you go.
And you look like you're in your 20s. So.
Oh, well, there you go.
Right?
Yeah.
That's good.
Thank you.
And then Ron.
I've actually, straight from school, I've got a degree in electronics and computers. Straight from school, I came right into CH Reynolds.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
So just a few years ago.
Just a few years ago, maybe almost 20 now, it seems like. I've been there for a very long time, and I left for a little bit and came back for the last 4 years, and here we are today.
Now, because you had children?
Yeah, I left to have a family.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we had to do that. My wife and I, we decided to just have a family and put the career aside for a bit.
How many children?
2 twins, a boy and a girl. They're 12 now.
Oh, okay. So not out of the house.
Oh no.
But like one more year till they're teens. So
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's fun. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Just definitely different from work.
So tell us about CH Reynolds, and then we'll go to cyber switching. Yeah.
Well, I'll just tell you a small piece of what I do, because Ron's been with them from the beginning. CH Reynolds has been around since 1983. They're an electrical contractor, commercial, union shop. They also do huge data center build outs. So we've been a part of some of the largest jobs in North America. So it's been a great company.
So not
for
just
us.
California, all of North America.
We have locations throughout the United States, mainly in Texas and North Carolina, and we do work all over actually. But mainly in the Bay Area here. We're number 5 Silicon Valley Bay Area contractor right now. So
Well, and I think when I was part of the U.S. Green Building Council, you guys were sponsors and you were part of that. So you've been around a very long time.
yes, we have. So, and I just came in, I do their marketing, advertising with the Business Journal, and take care of events, and a lot of the event planning marketing activities are up to me. But it's a great company to work for. I'm really happy there. I split my time between that and cyber switching, and we'll get to that.
So I'm going to pull up the first slide on cyber switching, because this kind of, tell us what this is.
So essentially, that right there sort of explains our all of our products, the complete suite of products that we have from cyber switching. Everything from the data center side with the PDUs into the building power management, and then outside to the parking lot in the EV space.
So that explains it all. Also the banners behind us.
Yes.
I don't know if we can get a close-up of those, but that also explains a little bit of what you do, and it's kind of deep-reaching. I'm going to bring up another slide right now, because one of the things you do that's really interesting is submetering. So
Yes.
this is what I found on the internet about submetering, and people can take a look at that really quick, and then we can pull that down, and then why don't you explain that to us?
So in the submetering space, essentially how we apply our technology is when you have a building that's got a single meter from the utility, right? But you've got multiple tenants, and you need to be able to bill these tenants. So what we do is we come in and we put our technology into it, separate all of those different loads and the different tenants, so that there's a means for the building owner, building manager, to say, hey, this is how much you've used in electricity for the month or 30 days or whatever their building cycle is.
And I'm just thinking out loud here, because this wasn't something I asked, but a lot of times when people do that, do they also redo their electrical at that point too?
A lot of times they don't need to unless it's a really old building where the
Like
electrical
our
is
house,
just-
1939, it probably all needs to be, right?
Right.
Right.
But apartments, townhouses, high rises.
A lot of for us, especially out here in the San Jose area, we do have a lot of customers in the commercial space where they
Okay.
have high rises. It could be sprawled out like a business park, and each building or each floor has a different tenant, right? And so that's where we come in and separate all those circuits with our technology.
And let's pull up the next slide. And is this your baby that we're going to pull up? Is this something?
I don't know. Let's see here.
See this here. So tell us
So
about this.
This right here, we do a lot of custom work as well, right? This particular case was done for a very large high-tech company here in the Valley that was customized for their particular loads.
We can pull that down.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to pull up another one right away too. I think there's 4, and this is another system here.
Yeah, that's also, that's
Oh,
in the
part of
HVAC system. That's actually now what was on the bench is now installed into the HVAC system and pumps controls, and we're monitoring essentially all the electricity that's happening after the variable drive controllers.
Okay, and then pull up another one too. Let's go to the next one. And this,
That's how we would monitor it. That what you're seeing there are actually 3 current transformers, CT coils, that monitor the flow of electricity through those wires.
okay, and I think that's 4. So let's go to number 5 here too. And then this here.
Our brochure.
That's our brochure for the same product line that you just saw installed in those panels,
Yeah.
and that really goes into it.
So we'll pull that down. There's one more, but I want to get to,
Sure.
you developed something, right? Do
Yes.
we want to talk about that a little?
Well, I started off at cyber switching in my early 20s, and I essentially developed.
And you're only 20 now. That young thing too.
What we.
It must be working for that company. You guys look young.
Oh my goodness!
Right,
Thank you
but-
so much. You're too kind.
But I would just say too that CH, starting with CH Reynolds, and they had a power management division, or they have one, and it spun off into what is cyber switching. But it
Right.
started from the need that the electricians saw out there for that.
And
so.
essentially, what we've done is we've worked for a company like Cisco Systems doing power management in their labs. And I just essentially took what Chuck Reynolds, the CEO and founder of CH Reynolds, he's the CH
Yeah.
in CH Reynolds. He developed the product. I took it on and I said, I think we can make this better. And so since then, we actually, cyber switching owns the patents for the smart PDU in the data centers, right? So anything that's current monitored and individual outlet switching in the data center PDUs, that's cyber switching's patent, and that's my baby.
And you're always tinkering, right? Too. So
Absolutely.
there's some other patents you guys have developed.
We
and-
have we are going on several patents. I can't even remember the count exactly now. And our latest endeavor is into the EV charging space, the electric vehicle charging space.
And we'll get to that just a minute. We have one more slide on the sub-metering.
Oh.
So
Sure.
let's pull that one up there. Oh, no, we're now at the electrical one.
done.
Perfect
That's
timing.
perfect.
So this is a little slide I put together. It's the future's here now, and we can pull that down.
Yes.
I'm part of Western Automotive Journalist, and in October, they have Silicon Valley Reinvents the Wheel, which is kind of a little bit of an explosion here right now. So tell us about what you're doing in that space, too.
Well, in the EV space, we definitely got into it because it is the latest and greatest thing in energy and energy usage, right? And since we are a power management company, we said this space needs our technology, our thoughts into it, right? That's what we wanted to add in.
And when did you guys start?
We went into it about 4 years ago, and our product's now been released in that space for the last maybe almost 2 years.
How many employees do you guys have in each? Is it kind of commingled, or is it separate?
We try to separate both of us are sort of, we share, but CH Reynolds, there's about 250, 300 employees worldwide,
Yeah.
Okay.
right? And on the cyber side, there's in total with contractors and things like that, we've got maybe a little bit over 20, almost 30 employees on the cyber side.
And again, typical clients are commercial space.
Commercial space in both of those areas. So yeah, definitely commercial space. We have not ventured into the residential space just as much.
How is there's a bunch of new laws that have come out, Title 24. How does government work into what you guys do?